Hey guys, and welcome to the OHP Podcast, episode number 11. And this episode, we are doing a watch along on the movie Unknown Strangers. If you've been around this far, we've almost made it to the BCU. This is a movie we did right before the BCU started.
So that means the next episode that we do after this starts up the BCU saga.
Exactly.
That's right. So stay tuned for that.
Hey, stay tuned after the commentary. We got some exciting news, more places you can listen. Hey, you're going to love this.
Alrighty, so here we are watching the very first Open Heart Productions film of all time.
Yep.
This was written and directed and funded by Sharky Chris Pinkston.
Okay.
As you know, he came to me and presented a script, and he presented the money and everything, and said, "Let's do this." And I said, "All right, let's do this."
And that's your son, right?
Yes, that is my. He's like maybe 5 years old, 6 years old right here. And so he didn't hear any of these things that they were saying. This is all voiceover work with the other actors. So we just told him to play with the toys and to look sad at different times. Right. And he did a really good job. He's always had a great imagination. But we're filming at the sound mixer. The guy running sound for this movie, his name was Brandon Ringo.
Okay.
He was running sound, and he let us use his house as the interior for the Miles family house.
Who's Bronco?
That was Chris Gowan.
Okay.
We filmed at his land later on, and I'll point that out later. But while we were on his land filming for the other scenes, we're like, "Oh, real quick, we need this shot for the opening segment. Do you want to play the dad and get in the Bronco and drive off real fast?" Like, "Hell yeah!" So,
Hell yeah.
But this is Jessie Jamez right here playing the drunken mom. You know Jessie, right?
I know Jessie. Redheaded Jessie. Yep.
Yeah. She's been part of the crew since like the Blue Monkey days.
Yep.
Where we used to go and drink penny pitcher beers
on Wednesday nights.
Before
everybody started coming and fucked it all up.
Did you hear all that?
I think that Jessie did such a great job.
Yeah, she did. Man, I ain't seen her in a
long time.
How useless.
And this was, like we had mentioned before in the previous episodes, this was the first movie that Daniel Stark was ever the director of photography for us.
Okay, yeah.
So he was running the camera.
Right.
And we didn't have multiple camera guys. We just had Daniel on this movie. And if there was a second camera, he set it up on a tripod somewhere.
Right.
But this was all Daniel shooting this.
Who was that on the floor?
That's me.
That's you. Okay.
I had to get a hit in the face. Here's the thing. We shot this a couple of times, and she was like very play acting, hitting me, and it looked really bad. And I said, "Jessie, just go at me. Just like really go at me, and I promise you I'll block it." And she went for it right here. Those sounds are her smacking me. For real.
That's awesome.
Useless.
And I just took it like a man.
Yeah, she did awesome.
She got me a couple of times in the head and face. I tried to block. There was a couple that got through, you know.
It really looked like she took your manhood right there.
Yeah. And that was my mom. So, of course, with my Naruto headband hat, I got it because, I'm supposed to be a teenager in this.
Right.
But I've looked like I was 40 years old ever since I was 24.
Right.
So I just shaved as much of my face as I could to try to look as baby face. We didn't have the younging AI tech to make me look 10 years younger. That was the loudest fucking door ever in the history of movies. I cannot believe the copyright guys did not catch the Naruto stuff, but they didn't.
Huh.
I was trying to look like a teenager, and like Naruto in 2002 was a very teenager thing, you know? Never mind, I had a full goatee at 17. But I did know a guy in elementary school named Jonathan Cooper who had a full beard in junior high.
Yeah, I know.
So it does happen from time to time.
I know a dude in high school named Big John that was like that. He had a full beard. He was a big old fucking dude, though.
So not only did I edit all the video for this, but I had to edit all of the sound and Foley and music as well to this, because we didn't really have the team that we have now. It was really just kind of like me, Daniel, Sharky, and that was kind of really it, you know? Like, Richard Henderson wasn't around yet at this point. Kyle Simpson was around, but he was around on a very limited type basis. We had a music guy named Justin Lewis that made all this music. Justin Burke did all the actual practical effects in this. And Justin Burke works with me over at the TV station. He's been the director over there for like...
Yeah, he was the dude I interviewed with.
Yes. He's been... and he made these fingers that I have to eat here in a little bit. So, like, these are supposed to be his mom's fingers, and I'm eating them while I'm talking to her here in a minute. And Justin went and got some pretzel sticks and then put white chocolate over them to make it look like white bone. And then he ordered online this flavorless jelly, like whenever you eat like gummy bears or gummy worms, it's like the gelatin but unflavored. So he mixed it with some brown and red food dye and put it around the white pretzel sticks so I could actually eat and chew and swallow all this. It just tasted fucking disgusting.
I bet it did.
I mean, it looked great. And I like getting to chew it and swallow it helps with the performance.
Pretty strong, huh?
It just didn't taste good.
You didn't even notice it. No, slipping off your fingers.
I wish that we had made Jesse's hair more white and we had done some more makeup to make her look older. But that wasn't my call. I was just the producer on this film and I was an actor on set. So, like on set, I'm just kind of really focusing on the actors.
Is that hooch in that bottle? I'll say that the label's tore off.
Yes. We, of course, couldn't show the real rum, but there was real rum in there that I had been drinking that whole day, of course. You know me. That was full whenever we got there. They're like, this is gonna look half drink. I'm like, don't worry, I got this. All I gotta do is act, right? All right, I'll just be sitting over here in the corner drinking. Because Sharky, this was his first time ever writing and directing a movie. So I very much, like, when it came to all the stuff of directing, I didn't really try to get involved in that at all. Like, I was an actor on set, I was a producer, and part of what my job as a producer is to make sure that the director's vision is allowed to be seen. So this was, everything on this is a credit to Sharky. This is his baby. I was just there to make sure that his vision got brought to life.
That's an awesome story.
We could not show that this was a plastic knife, so we had to keep it out of all the shots and keep all the sound effects. You hear that? We couldn't show that it was a fake knife, so, I had to do it in clips. And then, like, break it and then connect it to her head. So it was a lot of like work in between those two shots. That other shot was like another 45 minutes later.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Don't you see, Mom? You're missing it. I'm smiling.
Eating those fingers, finger looking good.
It looks like bacon wrapped or something.
It was not bacon wrapped anything, I can tell you that.
This is Fred Miles.
All right, so
25.
one really cool thing, all of this stuff that you see me walking in hallways with the police is at an elementary school and not a jail. But I find it very ironic that the elementary school still looks like a jail.
Right.
Kitchens,
Hey,
homeless
think
shelters,
about it.
adoption agencies.
It's the same thing.
It's just training.
Right.
Miles.
These scenes were everything you see with a black background was shot in my garage at my old house over on Mohawk Avenue. We just filmed. This was filmed down the road from that house at my
Breath underwater long enough.
my uncle-in-law's house.
Right.
Miles sabotaged.
He had a little dock out there, and he let us come and film. And he let us film like a scene with a campfire out there.
Zoologist.
He was Uncle Stan, is what we called him. He did a great. He was very helpful in the making of this movie.
Miles put a
That was Kyle Simpson,
Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen on the credits. But that's Kyle right there in the
That
bed.
is.
Then he took a fillet knife to his body.
Whenever it came to acting on set, Kyle was always there.
Then we come to Jason
Daniel.
Barnett.
There's old
He was
Daniel
on the
Stark.
verge of a
Yep.
major breakthrough in his field when Frank decided to
Still in my garage, Justin Burke, special effects, makeup. Yep.
after cooking it on a Bunsen burner. Next was
There's old Red, the very first movie that Red was ever in with us.
Oh, yeah, Red.
She was still taking off them clothes, girl.
Yeah.
Watch her fight. Like, she fought so hard to stay alive. Oh, fuck, you trying to choke me? Oh.
grapes because
She was ready to give me that hook.
they were the most
That's awesome.
beautiful eyes he had ever seen.
She's been with us ever since. Every movie in one way or another.
The track
Even if she just showed up on set to boost morale.
Right.
stalked her for a
Right.
few
She did that night. She did makeup.
Yep.
Which actually she was in the movie.
Yep.
so he broke his own rules for
Is that
her alive and restrained
Janelle?
so she could feel the lack of control.
No, this she was Allison Newton. She was somebody that I worked on with the Young Frankenstein play during my Strauss Theater days, and
Okay.
she agreed to come and do one day of shooting with us. She was very talented in Young Frankenstein.
First prisoner. He's to be watched at all
Elementary school behind us. It looks like
It does.
a real maximum prison.
It does.
And I'm wearing the garb with that logo right here.
Right. No, that's a word. Yeah.
You see Jeremy Harrington right there playing the guard.
Yeah.
He was Joey in the VCU later on.
Yep, I actually got to fix his arm or his shoulder
Yeah.
in the rake.
Now this right here was an actual jail. Once we go inside, we're at an actual jail.
Okay.
I think it was in Caddo Parish. They were very nice and let us come in for a day. 11 years later, I've been in jail. Now we introduce the amazing Marcus Allen on the screen for the first
Oh,
time.
yes, yes.
The zombie outbreak has happened, and he is locking himself,
He did so awesome in this part.
batting down the hatches, baby. This
He
was
said, I just got tired of saying the same thing over and over.
This was at the fantastic Chenault Aviation Museum, where we'll come back to. But now, after 11 years, we're a few weeks after the zombie apocalypse. So zombies have taken over, and we got to watch out. This was over at Columbia, Louisiana, at the Watermark Saloon.
Yeah, I see that.
We made sure to go on a Sunday whenever not only would nobody be there, but nobody would be driving around the area to make it look like a desolate zombie area. Chrissy Gray was another actress we met from Strauss who was so good in the play that I saw her in that I was like, I gotta ask her to come back for us.
And also the star of our newest movie we're filming right
Yes, Rules That Apply to Abduction. She has carried on her role as Tasha Williams from the Bogman movie on. We tried to put her in every movie that we could. And we're about to introduce the other long-term actor, Benjamin Gross. who has been with us starring in every movie that we've done since this movie.
That happened to us once before.
Yeah?
You remember that?
What?
That.
No.
When we was at the other studio?
Oh, well, that means a sign of good luck.
The same poster photo.
Yeah, well, then that, once again, it's a sign of good
That's
fortune.
crazy. Okay. Ghost. It's the rake. It's got to be the rake.
He's haunting my dreams. We had to give a reason why the air conditioner was still working, and she was like, oh, there's still power, you know?
Right.
Daniel with the great shots that him and Sharky worked out beforehand. All this sound like her walking was all shit that I built.
I'd like to take a quick shout out to the Road on their mics. They got some awesome mics, man.
Give us a sponsorship,
Give us a
motherfuckers.
sponsorship. Sent you an email.
And this music, this guitar music was written by Hunter Begley from Sea of Madness.
Yeah, okay.
This is how me and him first started getting back in contact with each other.
103 guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
to lead into him coming and working with us on Sea of Madness.
Okay.
We worked on this movie beforehand, and then we did Bogman, and the opportunity arose to bring him back. And I was like, dude, you did such a great job on this. I know you can act. Come be in this movie with us. And he agreed.
Okay.
Whoa. Look. Take it easy.
I think these two's performances right here in this scene is so
Oh,
good.
man.
You have any weapons?
Do you have any weapons?
I got a knife that I found in the car outside. I guess this car block.
We're going to smoke on camera, people. We are
Yeah.
those podcasts.
Hey, this is an explicit podcast anyway. It's
Yeah.
not for kids.
No,
So,
I say fuck way too fuckity much, and I'm currently drinking moonshine while we watch this movie.
Exactly.
I just want to give a shout out to Watermark Saloon for letting us come in and giving us free reign. We had this one very beautiful, big-titted bartender that was there with us to keep an eye on us, and all she really did was just flirt with everybody and pour us drinks that we didn't pay for. I can say that now,
Right.
you know, but I'm sure, you know, at the time the owners probably wouldn't have liked that.
This place was already abandoned when I got here
A few days ago.
Hey, by the way, this is our new studio we're in today.
Yes,
Gonna see how
yes,
this turns
very
out.
excited to be here. It's way better than everything that we've had so far because we've been doing it on my porch for the most
Right.
part, and now we're
Doing
actually at a real
wind
spot.
and heat and, and everything else.
It's
So.
better than nothing that I had for the last couple days.
I'm telling you, man, Chrissy is so good, and like
is.
Ben is so good too. I'm not trying to take anything away from Benjamin right here in these scenes, but Chrissy, there's just something about Chrissy when she gets on screen that she just shines so much, and I always feel so lucky and fortunate when she agrees to come and work on any movie with us.
Anytime I'm seeing her come on set, she's always over there, man, on those lines and stuff, making sure, she gets it just right. She's really good.
She asks questions, she takes direction, but she also brings ideas. But she also knows me well enough at this point to know that if you bring me some ideas and you know the material, I'm going to let you do whatever your ideas are, and
The one I think that puts the most into their lines, as far as the actors that I've seen so far, is Bobby. That dude be out there walking back and forth, and he just be
you
in
say
it.
that, but I honestly, if I was going to be honest about it, I got to give it to Benjamin. Because Benjamin, once you hand him a script, he's one of those Anthony Hopkins type actors that he wants to read the script 100 times
Okay.
so that he knows. He'll read it 100 times to just know every line. So now that he knows every line, he can just kind of do. He don't have to focus on making sure I have the lines. I know the lines. Now I can just kind of riff.
Right.
And be the character and make up things whenever it's appropriate. And he usually does, and he usually stays on book whenever he needs to stay on book. I've never seen an actor devour a script the way that Benjamin will. Because I've watched him have to learn a phone book's worth of lines and songs and dance routines and be off book before the rest of us are when we only have like 5 or 6 lines.
Right.
Where you planning on going anyway?
Like, it's so easy to direct him, and he always kind of like half complains to me, like, Mitch, I wish you would give me more direction on what I'm doing wrong. And I'm like,
That looks like behind. Okay, that's still behind.
yeah, we're still behind watermark.
Yeah, matter of fact, there it is.
Yep, you can see the sign and everything. But this is a little piece of filmmaking magic right here, because everyone that's from this area knows where the Watermark Saloon is,
Right.
and everybody knows where the Monroe Airport is.
Yeah.
What?
And boom,
Is that an airport?
Yeah.
there's the Monroe Airport
Yeah, it's not that
in
close.
binocular
It's not
distance.
that close. So the way's off.
Grandmother's house we go, right? Try to make it there a little quicker.
Movie magic.
Right.
Yeah. But what makes you think that an airport's gonna be safer than here?
I don't. Honestly. But I think I could fly it someplace real safe.
Jack, I didn't take you.
See, I 100% believe all of their interactions with each other. Like, there's
Until a few months ago when all this shit
nothing about this feels
teaching rich people how to
faked or
fly.
forced or like you're reading from a
Yeah.
script. It just feels like two people talking to each other
They
about
do.
the end of the
I
world.
mean, it looks like a professional production.
So I couldn't get back to my plane.
No, that's pretty awesome.
And like I said, I cannot express enough.
The end of the world.
I was not directing this movie in the least bit. I never even questioned Sharky's choices whenever he said, let's move on. Like, I never, like,
It's not too far out.
I was not a Steven Spielberg producer, you know. Like, this is 100% Sharky Pinkston's vision as far as a creative work. You know, my job as the producer was to make sure that he had all the tools that he needed to make that vision happen and to reel him in whenever he asked for something that we could not allow.
Right. Ah, there he is.
This is old Marcus Allen, once again back at the Chenault Aviation Museum in their hangar. They let us come for 4 or 5 different weekends and film there. And this was just one day in between a whole bunch of shots that Daniel, while the rest of us are inside in the office under the air conditioning, trying to cool off from the 100-degree weather outside.
Right.
Daniel had Marcus out here doing all this bullshit, not letting him take a minute to cool down
Right.
until we were done with him. Then we bring it back over here to Watermark Saloon in Columbia, Louisiana.
I've actually played a show here before.
I have too,
Yeah.
because we're also about to introduce 2 more characters into the film. The characters are Marcus and Debbie, but they are played by Eddie Fountain and Megan Williams,
Okay.
who are also Strauss Theater actors that I met whenever I did the Young Frankenstein play. Like, really, so many of the actors in this, besides from Marcus Allen,
Watching my back.
were people that I found over at Strauss Theater from the Young Frankenstein play.
Yeah, and we still use people from Strauss.
Yeah,
Music City, all those.
Look,
we've even hit up some local
years.
startup actors like Brent Rogers.
Yep,
and,
yep.
and not tried to hit him.
Got me crazy, but a little bit more concerned with survival. Right?
I love how we managed to cover up the fact there was a reflector in one of these shots.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's a reflector that we covered up because we needed light. And if one actor didn't move a certain way, they would have seen the reflector.
Oh, okay.
There's Marcus Allen in the front seat of Benjamin's vehicle right there as a corpse. Because Benjamin came and Marcus came and hung out on set, even if he wasn't filming during this movie. So if like, hey, if you're here, go sit in this car and be a corpse.
Right.
But this is Megan and Eddie right here. I think they did a fantastic job in their performance.
Keep searching till dusk at least.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I know that's what we have to do.
Oh, Megan. Okay.
Okay.
You know Megan,
Yes.
see Megan
Okay.
from Halloween, from all the years of going trick or treating
He's
with
also
kids.
radio DJ with Toby now.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Sounds good in theory, Debs, but the food getting scared.
See, we still managed to somehow keep it all in the family,
All right.
even if we can't get her to come
I
back
watched
and
this
be in a movie with us.
before, but didn't even realize that's who that was.
Maybe 5 or didn't have to.
This movie was kind of the stepping point of things being weird between me and her from whenever I killed her.
Right, right.
That's whenever things first started being weird between me and her, was after I killed her. She like stopped talking to me as much as she used to.
Right, right.
And I even asked her one day, was that why? She's like, oh, no. But even like when she was trying to deny it, I was like, oh, so okay, I did really kind of scare you during that. All right, I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens, people. Sometimes you get into the... You'll see it. We'll point it out. You'll know. That hand cannon that Benjamin had. You know what's so crazy about this movie? This movie is about 75% voiceovers.
Really?
Like even the scene with Benjamin and Chrissy in the bar was voiceover about half the time.
Okay.
This is almost 100% voiceovered. Anytime they're on the side of the building, it's voiceovered. Like there's a lot of voiceovers, and even with me, like.
Hey, do you gotta do what you gotta do?
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to raise a kid in this new world.
We had a lot of ADR in the rake. I remember that.
Well, I can say with all confidence, out of all the movies that we've ever done, this movie had the most ADR.
Okay.
Like I almost kind of had to build this.
Ben's car in the
There's
background.
Ben's car, and you can't see because it's out of focus, but there were like two people watching us film sitting on a bench back there.
Oh, yeah, I see you.
Don't call me that, Debs. I'm no longer a detective.
I just told him just to act limp and just kind of lay there, you know, and just in case we do see you.
All right.
He's such a great detective, he didn't notice that his wife is fucking pregnant.
Right.
You know, he's a man. You know, we ain't paying attention to shit like that. All of this audio is all voiceover if you want to kind of pay attention and see,
Okay.
but everything that's said in this scene is all 100% voiced over.
Okay.
Let's go around back and see if something's open.
Yeah, I could tell.
That won't be necessary. I mean, you can go in, sure. There's nothing in there you want. We're not looking for trouble. You two just happen to be sneaking up on this place with guns while we were leaving.
All right? You're not looking for any trouble either. Just survive.
Yeah, when you do the sound and stuff, you could tell, definitely. You do the
Yeah.
editing, you know.
This is Sumi.
Marcus, get me. We saw the rain gear around back. Any luck?
No, just more problems.
Is this building good to stay a night or two at least?
Yeah, she'll do that for you. We're headed to the airport, though.
I mean, it still matches up with what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because, like, I painstakingly sat down with all the actors in my old laundry room at the old house on Mohawk. That little laundry room when you walk in from the garage.
Right, right.
We sat there for painstakingly with all the actors and had them watch this and have them match it up.
Right, okay.
And this right here was a Daniel Stark genius move. Like, me and Sharky were both kind of done for the day. We were worn out from being in that hangar all day filming, and we were all ready to go into the office and hang out. And then Daniel was like, "Hey, Marcus." this was still out here at Chris Gowan's land. All of this, them walking. Chris Gowan had so much land. This is before we knew Richard Henderson.
Right. Okay.
So, you know, but Chris had a whole lot of land, and he was dating Jesse James at the time, who acted in it. And then we got Marcus being Marcus again.
That's awesome scene.
And this amazing scene that Daniel fucking made happen all on his own, even after the rest of us went to the office to cool off like some bitches.
You boys hold on tight. I'll get us out of here.
Marcus is just such a comedic genius.
He's an awesome actor.
Yeah, it was.
This is whenever we knew he could play Mayor Rafferty.
Oh, yeah.
This was all Daniel Starks with the special effects. This was all his editing. Like, I did edit a majority of the movie, but like these scenes that he shot with the specific vision in mind, like he edited, like, so all the things of Marcus going crazy is all Daniel Starks editing. Everything else is me, but Daniel Stark, I gotta give him credit. This was all Daniel Stark.
Okay.
I mean, we've waited this long. We're gonna keep on making it. We're gonna supply up. We're gonna kick ass. We're gonna take names. We're gonna do everything we gotta do. We're gonna kill them.
You can see just how hot Marcus is in that sweat.
Sweating like crazy.
It's like there was air conditioning in that building, but it was we couldn't have it on while we were filming.
Right.
So it was like 110 degrees in there anytime we were filming.
It would be nice to have somebody to share it with, though. Share it with somebody.
So he wish he had a submarine?
Do what?
What did he say?
He said, I wish I could share it with somebody.
Oh.
Anybody.
Somebody said, I wish I could have a submarine.
And then you show up them walking up to the building, which this was all crazy because we had to make it look like it was a destitute fucking, there's no traffic, there's no vehicles. So anytime a vehicle drove by in any of the shots, we had to cut and start over again. And that's why we did rely on some voiceover work for this. Like, a lot of this is voiceover work of Benjamin. I don't know what didn't get recorded earlier whenever camera went off, but a lot of this movie was ADR voiceover work. In fact, all of this scene is ADR.
Okay.
This is, everybody came to my laundry room at my house and painstakingly went over every line of the movie, so we had a backup for anything that was recorded that didn't sound clear enough.
Right.
Because Brandon Ringo was our sound mixer on this, but he wasn't there some days. And some days was recorded into his laptop, and it was like his first time ever we're doing a movie. So some of it didn't get recorded properly. It was a lot of give and take. But we, like, so much of this movie, at least 80% of this movie's audio is
Right.
ADR.
Right.
More of Hunter Beckley's score over this. Him in a recording studio with a guitar. High reverb sound on it. Watching the movie, playing along to it. Kind of like how Johnny Depp's Dead Man movie was. Like, they had Eric Clapton come and watch the movie and play along to the guitar to the movie.
That's cool.
That's kind of how Hunter did this. I sent him the movie and he watched it and played along to
We
it.
got some stuff, yeah, Iger.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We got some stuff. We need to get more. It's all over there for the taking. I don't see what the big deal is. We've done it before.
Marcus losing his mind more on screen.
And by the way, y'all, this is all kind of new to me too. The stuff I'm learning because I didn't come around until the rake. So
This is actually.
Yeah, you're, this is like 2 more movies after this
All right.
before you show up.
all right.
So this is before even Drew was around, and there was a road back behind them. There were so many shots that were ruined because a car was driving back behind them.
Right. That's what you said.
I'm down 40. And that means we're safe.
And there were better takes. Like Benjamin and Chrissy did give better performances and better takes, but we couldn't use it because there was a car driving back behind them, so it was useless.
They're over there. Guess what? We can take care of that. That ain't no problem. Was it a problem last time? Nope.
That's why I suggested we go to the mountains. There's no stop.
I do like this little interaction between them where he is not really down with this idea, you know, but she's pregnant, so she wants to go to the area that's the safest. And Sharky tried to show that with the end of the shot coming up where she's rubbing her belly here in a second.
Right.
You know what's on that island?
Okay.
I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
Huh?
Trying to show that he's talking to nobody. He's lost his ever loving. There's this sound thing right here where he dropped the ball bearing in this fucking thing right there that I had to
No, they're really here, man.
X out of it. See, it's not there. Oh, yeah.
You think they're friendly?
But he kept going. He's just the ever pro. Once again, more Hunter Begley music
Right.
over this right here. I told him do something kind of Quentin Tarantino-ish right here, so he pulled out the old electric guitar and gave us some Tarantino.
I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming to kill me and take my stuff, ain't you?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Easy man.
About got.
No. You're all here. I knew you were coming for me.
You know, it's so awesome. I went to this place recently and saw all these planes that are in the background now being shown as attractions. And it's just so awesome to see them
That's it.
going from where they were being refurbished and they let us use these planes.
Yeah. That's
And then
awesome.
being able to see like the little plaque that they have around it to see the actual history of what those planes did during the war. You know, it's just
That
really...
is awesome.
Jack.
I like military history, anyways. Yeah. So,
You know, somebody pointed out that we have done a movie on every military vessel besides land. We've done air, we've done sea,
yeah.
but we haven't done land yet. So we gotta find a tank and do something with the tank.
Something with the tank. What about the tank that's at the foresight?
If you can get inside of that, we could definitely use it, but I don't know if they have it welded shut to where you
Probably,
can't get
So you can
inside of
mess with
it.
Yeah.
Where you gonna fly
You
to
could always
now,
like
anyway?
ask the National Guard or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find a tank where we can go inside. All right, so here we are back at Caddo Parish Jail where they're letting us film all this. This is Charles Nell.
Played the clown in blue.
He played the clown in Boo, and he played
I told you,
one of the militiamen in Bogman.
Yeah, yeah.
And he played the anglerfish sea creature in Sea of Madness.
Right.
And he was supposed to play the Butcher Henry in Bog Anthology, but he had some medical situations that caused him to not be available to do it. But we're going to bring him back.
I guess I did hear something about the dead coming back and eating people.
This was Sharky's reference to George Romero coming up.
Kind of sounds to me like they're just
He's a big George Romero fan.
Okay, okay.
fixing their shooting.
I like George Romero.
Yes, Francis Sitchfield.
Here it comes.
You know, I heard that, here you go, shut that. Okay. So I heard George Romero died a few years back. I wonder what he would think about this. You seem like the type that watches a good zombie flick, right, Trey?
And he did slam my head into that fucking bars every time. Like a dickhead. So it was very easy to react to that. And it was also very easy to kill him here in a little bit.
Trey, go ahead, man. Go check out, make sure everything's clear.
That's not a little dangerous out there. You see your wrist?
I told you not to call me that shit. You do this shit again, don't leave your sorry ass here.
Charles is pretty good.
Chuck, listen. I know you don't like it that much, but there's something like fucking dead.
Oh, he fell for the oldest trick in the book.
I really don't want to tell you this, but you know what they say. Improvise.
And that's your first victim after jail.
Oh, the old neck breaking sound effect. He's dead. He did let me choke him. That's why his face is kind of purple. Like he's like, Mitch, choke me. I'm like, I got you, dog. He was also a good sport to let me say all these mean things about him being fat. I was not going to do this or say these things without his okay. That was the whole thing, is this character had to say so many terrible things that I kind of had to go around everybody and be like, is it all right? Is it going to offend you too bad if I say this? Because I'm really going to go for it. And everybody was so cool to be like, yeah, man, just go ahead, go for it. And old Jeremy's dead. Caved his skull in with the fucking...
Damn it.
Now I'm going to eat him. That's Brendan Ringo doing the sound effect of the guy getting eaten.
It sounded like you getting shot.
No, that was Brendan Ringo getting eaten by the zombies.
Okay.
This was so much fun on these days where I had to get to dress in the outfit of a prisoner and kill these people and allude to eating them.
There's fucking guard in this place to keep me fed. And then there's this junkie motherfucker. I wonder if you can get a contact high off the tainted meat.
Trying to get high of eating this motherfucker.
All right. Is he that big of a dopehead?
Maybe. He just gets it through. This was many months later at a whole nother different location, and we had to keep up with the guard outfits for like at least like 2 months later, 3 months later. You know me, I got a smoke on camera, you know, I was kind of trying to bring...
Damn, dude just fell up in the...
This was, who is this?
Hello, is someone there?
Oh shit, there's somebody else here?
His character's name was Devontae. Jacques.
Okay.
Jacques was his real name.
As I could, man. I came out once everything was gone.
Jacques actually threw in about $5,000 into this movie.
Okay.
So he got an executive producer credit. Sharky threw in $20,000 and Jacques threw in $5,000, and that's what we got for our production budget for this film.
Hell yeah.
Where everybody got paid. Even if it was only like $25 to $50 a day, depending on what you did, you know, like everybody got paid.
There you go.
And those were the two guys that made it happen, Sharky and Jacques.
Group of them taking out people. And nowadays you need a wingman out here.
And Jacques was a pretty good actor.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good to me.
Right.
Alright, man. Well, we're pretty exposed as we're responsible. Someplace else to go.
Hold on, I need to go inside and see if I can...
No. There's nothing left inside. I can assure you that.
This was also a lot of voiceover acting. I don't know if you could tell or not.
No, I couldn't tell.
A lot of his voiceover.
Yeah, I can fuck with this.
So this is that scene that Marcus and Benjamin talked about where they just had to start the scene laughing at a joke and then going into it from there.
So Alan, you got all these
Marcus got him up in there partying and shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I tell you, right now, if we were to shoot this scene again, we would overlight the fuck out of this scene.
Right.
This is, I guess, this is the first open heart production movie we had ever done. So we didn't really know all the ins and outs. And if I could do this scene differently again, I would relight it differently.
Right.
But once again, I wasn't the director, so I couldn't really make that call.
What it is.
It's a strong door. Kept them out. Sure did.
I love his talking about the door.
So, I started praying to the door. Started praying to the door every night. I know. But kept praying. Keep it buried.
Right to the door.
This is voiceover work too.
Yeah, I could tell. Pray to the door, pray to the door.
All of this from here on out, the rest of the scene is voiceover work.
Okay.
After a week or so.
With Hunter Begley's guitar playing in the background.
Hear that.
I knew I was hungry. So, after a little while, eventually I ventured out. Went to the airport. Man, everybody's there.
It's one of the best performances Marcus has ever done.
Yeah, he's an awesome actor.
Kids. Families.
And also, I know different things about coloring that I didn't know whenever I was doing this movie. Like, in all honesty, with the knowledge that I have now, I could probably brighten up this scene in post, and we wouldn't have to relight it. But I didn't know those things back then. You know, this is just kind of one of those things that.
Learning curve, man. Learning curve.
This was the first movie we did in 2021. It's 26 now, so 5 years later, you learn a lot whenever you make what?
So that's how I got all this stuff.
7 movies in 5 years? 6 in the BCU plus this one in the course of 5 years. That's 6 fucking 6 or 7 movies. 7 movies.
That's good, man. Good to have on a resume.
Took him behind the hangar over there.
So yes, I wish we had known more things. Whatever we were doing this movie, we could have probably done it better and differently. But also at the same time, this was Sharky Pinkston's baby, and even after we were done with the movie, it was like, all right, you go and see what you can do with this movie. We're not going to infringe on that at all. This is your baby, your thing. You go out and make it happen. So it kind of is what it is for us.
Get it?
Not anymore.
I appreciate that. I thought I was gonna be stuck here alone forever. It's just good to have people back in my life, you know?
Cheers.
And this music right here, this wasn't Hunter Begley. I want to say, oh my goodness, this was a local musician. What was his name? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna feel so bad that I can't remember. But he did a lot of work with Kirby Rambin.
Okay.
I think his name was Brian something. I don't know if Brian's the right name either. Oh, I feel like a dickhead now.
Sounds good for growing pretty much anything. I say maybe on the supply run tomorrow, we pick up some seeds and whatnot.
So many drinks and blunts later, some things in the hard drive gets dropped out, and you have to make room for more information.
What we want to take with us, add what we don't have yet. Go ahead
Well,
and get this plan started. Right back here, I gotta take this anyway. Follow me.
Edit that part.
But I was so very thankful for your music. Thank you so much.
Yes, we still recognize you, even though we can't remember your name.
I'm sure if I looked up, I have notes and I have paperwork somewhere I could find it.
Picked up his dead friends and children, and you're back on the zombie.
See, Drew, every single time I go take a drink, you hand me the blunt. So, I mean, it just is what it is.
There we go.
Kind of like them celebrating their last night together as
We're
friends.
celebrating a new studio and a lot more other things you're fixing.
Yeah, all the different networks that the podcast
Here in a
is
minute.
on. We'll tell you all about that later on at the end.
You ready, babe?
Yeah, it's about the top.
Hey, look. Back in that office.
You know what's so funny about this scene is Megan and Eddie play a married couple that are ready to go and fuck. And that's what this whole thing is. Oh, let's go fuck. But Eddie's actually gay in real life.
Wow.
What you just did.
Hey, more movie magic.
Yeah, man, like that's just a testament to how great of an actor he is.
You sure you don't need me to go in that supply room with you?
I really wish we could have gotten Eddie to be in more things in the BCU, and I'm still hoping to get Eddie to come be in something at some point in time, but I miss Eddie. He was such a phenomenal actor.
Oh yeah.
He understood a character and he dove into the character even if it wasn't anything like him personally. I respect that, and I just I loved hanging out with him on set. Even though he did freak out at one point in time during a special effects thing that I'll talk about later.
Okay.
That I was like, motherfucker, didn't you read the goddamn script before you accepted that part? Okay, alright, but alright. We'll make it work.
And Debbie are going to bed.
Once again, this whole scene has been ADR.
What's he doing?
Praying to the door.
That's fine.
Apparently, some habits are hard to break.
Wow.
Sounds like they matched up the sound pretty well, so.
I did it painstakingly. Painstakingly, I did
That
it.
door is the only thing keeping him alive.
I hate matching sound with video. All the editing things, that's the most thing I hate.
I
to watch.
probably spent more time syncing the ADR and sound to the video than I did actually editing the video. Alright, so this scene right here was us talking about Uncle Stan let us come and film out on his dock
Right.
for the opening sequence. He let us come and film this scene out here in the woods near the dock.
Okay.
Like, I think like a month or two after we finished the main filming.
Right.
What were you in for?
And some of this fire, from shot to shot, some of it is digital.
Okay.
Let me know as an outside viewer if you can point out when the fire is digital.
That kind of looks digital. Wait, that is for sure. That one little scene we just passed. Was.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna wait until the scene's done before I reveal whenever it's digital. Because you know how difficult it is to get a fire going
Right.
and keeping it going.
Yeah, we.
What about that fire
experienced
just then? Was
They say it was right.
It does look digital just because of I can see the leaves. I don't know.
Oh, I tell you, Matthew McConaughey, I'm about to blow your mind, buddy.
You know, Frank, I'm sure that you're right.
All right.
The way how the world's going to shit, all these things around.
That right there is the only digital fire shot in the whole scene.
2 or 3 of those
Okay.
dead things. Take out groups of 5.
As soon as you
6
said that, I
people.
could kind of tell.
Easy.
Really? That bad up there, huh?
Yeah, man, it's real bad.
But that's all still real.
Hey, you got any
Just that one shot, because the fire had died so much by the time we got that. I'm like, dude, we had this whole scene where the fire is fucking roaring the whole time, and this one shot is the one time we don't have it. Y'all gotta do something about it. And Chris Lyons made that shot happen.
What you need something hard, sturdy, stiff,
No matter what,
like board, back.
this was the movie that Chris Lyons did show up and show out and make it happen.
Okay.
For no matter what I asked him to do, he made it happen. And that was the first shot that Chris Lyons did. I'll show you the other shots that Chris Lyons did once we get to them.
Okay.
And down for the count. Just keep hitting them and hitting them.
But I do think that Jacques did a great job in this scene. I don't really critique my own self and say, oh, I did such a great job in this scene. I did what I did, and if it's believable, it's believable. But I'm just saying that from an outside point of view, I believe that Jacques did a really good job in this scene sounding
I know
believable.
he was one of them white boys. You got that hunting deer and shit. Killing deer, skinning them and shit, like gunning and all that, ain't you?
Yeah. In my time, I've been known to kill, cook, and eat a whole nest of fresh kills.
Damn it.
Man, I don't know, man. Shit, I'm tired. I'm finna try to get me some rest, dog. See if you can't find something for us to eat around here, man. You like killing fresh kills and shit.
I just don't know, buddy.
I don't know about sleep.
You finna be another one.
Listen, I know it's me, but I am very proud of my performance in this movie.
You gotta pat yourself on the back.
It's tough for me, like, oh, I did such a great job at this role, but like, I really do, like, I'm very proud of all the things that I did with that role. Like, I feel like I did a pretty good job playing a crazy psychopath.
Yeah.
And that's kind of tough to do sometimes.
You did awesome.
Yep, and there is a cup for Alan when he wakes up.
See, and I love these shots. I wish we had known to light the scenes better. You know, like there's so much about this movie that we figured out more by the time we did Bogman. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did this movie, and by the time we did Bogman, like, we had this movie to look at to be like, oh man, we should have lit this up better. Like, we should
make it better the next time.
We should have done this a little bit differently, and there are so many lighting choices I feel like we could have done better, and even if we didn't do the lighting choices better, I feel like as the colorist, I could have brightened these scenes up to be better than what they are. But I do feel like the performances still stand the test of the disadvantages or the things that are wrong.
Yeah.
I think that whenever the production crew isn't as good as they could be, you have to look at the actors and their actual performances to see, is this actually good or bad? You know, and I feel like at least these actors' performances, to me, as someone that didn't direct it or write it, I felt like the performances were good enough to keep me enthralled into the story.
Yeah.
You know, made me believe these characters were on this journey together.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Y'all ready to move this plane inside?
I mean, yeah, if you're ready, we can do that. We can get started with
There was real coffee in those cups.
Okay.
It just had no sugar or anything. It was just disgusting coffee that I'm sure you would love.
I don't put nothing in mine, so.
I know. Okay, so this scene where they're pushing the plane into the hangar,
They're actually pulling it in.
No, yeah, there's an actual pulley. They had to drag it all the way out, and we had to do this scene over and over and over again as they were pulling it in. And we were able to go through the scene 3 different times as they were pulling it in and they were pretending to push it.
Okay.
So this scene is a mix of those 3 takes of them pushing it in and us, like, I think a whole nother weekend later filming this shit right here.
Okay.
We've got to have some kind of food supply somewhere.
Oh wait, you didn't kill him.
Not yet.
Okay.
That's the point. Shit.
I'm thinking about it right now.
Shit. Damn. Yeah, right here. So
See? I'm thinking about it.
she had way too long though. That's
Trying to get into position to kill him. But they saw me. And he's like, oh wait, what the fuck? Why'd you have a knife in your hand? Goddamn, bro! Like, what the fuck?
Get your fucking hands up!
This is voiceover, by the way.
Okay.
All this is voiceover.
Hold on, babe. We're checking out. Who are you guys?
Just a couple guys trying to survive, that's all.
Y'all prison guards?
What was your first clue?
I'm a detective. Pick up on clues.
Well, hey, put our hands down.
Slowly.
Listen, just like y'all, okay? We're just 2 guys out in the wild trying to survive. We're not gonna hurt y'all. I'm Frank, this is Devontae.
I'm Marcus. This is Debbie.
Hey, so.
Yeah.
This is actual recorded sound. All of this next scene is all actual recorded sound. There's no voiceovers or ADR in any of the next coming scene. This is one of the very few times it's all legit.
This is Frank and Devontae.
Nice to meet you.
They're prison.
And it's also the only scene that the entire cast is all together. Like Frank, the cannibal, the convict, the surviving crew. This is the only scene that it's everybody all together, which makes it, to me, I knew that when we were filming it, so to me it made it the funnest scene.
Yeah.
Looks like our band, the Merry Men.
This felt like a play at this point, to me.
What y'all got going on here? This seems pretty interesting.
Well, the plan is to fly us to an island somewhere. Someplace where we don't have to worry about all those dead things.
Zombies?
Somebody was crooked on the camera just then.
Anyway.
This is Daniel in 4 different positions and 4 different takes.
Okay.
With the one camera the whole time.
Anyways, Alan, you got the keys to the maintenance truck?
Oh, we're calling zombies.
Thought we were calling them zombies.
So, back there in the office, that top drawer in the desk, that's where it came from. Top drawer. So how long were you both in the wild?
What, a couple of days. We stayed held up in the prison as long as we could. There was just no food left. We had to find something.
Oh, well, look, thanks to Alan here, we got tons of food. It's over there. Y'all help yourselves, seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I got tons of stuff over there. Y'all go help yourselves. Glad to have y'all here.
Like I said, man, this day right here in particular was just like the funnest day of acting to me. Because everybody was there and we were all in the same scenes. Like even these little scenes right here. So starting right now, we're now back to full ADR territory.
Okay.
But I mean, as far as acting like prison guards, babe, you have not acted like a detective.
Oh, damn, that's where you're gonna hit me at?
Fine. Maybe you're right, but I still don't trust them.
That wasn't ADR.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't sound like
Like this is all ADR right here.
that.
So what you think, man? Me? Hey, I just got stuff. Couple fine women. They seem kind of weak. Too frank. Shit, we get them guns from them. We gonna take over this place.
It's definitely an option.
Well, I don't know, man. We just met these dudes. We don't know anything about them. Maybe we should just wait a few days, check it out. They could have more guns.
Now it's getting good.
We gotta be safe about this. Smart.
You know, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Shit, when we do take over, shit, you can have that white girl. I had dibs on the place.
Had a white girl.
You had a white girl with that black girl. But yeah, that was all voiceover.
Okay.
didn't hear the refurbishment before all.
This is voiceover too. All this scene is voiceover too.
But it'll fly without both of them.
I think it's great. It's fine. Some other planes out there, but they're too hard to get to. This is perfect.
Solid.
Yeah.
Well, look at that list. I think we got all that stuff here, man.
All right. I'll check the cockpit here in just a few minutes then.
All right.
All right, truck's out front, ready to go. Is there anything else I need to add to the list?
No, not yet. Still gotta check up front though.
How's everything going over here? Is the plan all right?
Fine so far. Still got some work to do though.
Hey, say, man, I just want to say thank you for the food. That really inspired me. I'm talking about.
Don't even worry about it. Glad to help.
I mean, it did what it's supposed to, but ain't nothing.
Like he's so like it's a very believable.
Yeah,
like
it is. The story's good.
he's like a thug that's trying to pretend to be a guard, and he's doing as good as he can, you know. And he's still pissing off the black girl, you know.
Jack. Listen, I got no sleep last night. I'm worried about the dead things and homeboy here. Y'all got some place
I had to say a whole bunch of things that I would not normally say.
Right.
And I have to kind of stress that. Frank kind of says a lot of really terrible things throughout this whole movie. And that's not how Mitch Lang is in real life.
No.
Look, man, it should be right there. But, listen.
So from here on, to me, is where the movie really starts to kick into the third gear.
Okay.
Like we've been building, we've been stretching, we've been pulling towards this moment that things are about to start going awry. And starting from right here is where that starts to happen. And this is all still voiceover with Foley of...
Megan actually did really good, man. Hey. If I'd have knew her, that was her the last time I watched this,
Yes.
I would have already done told her that, you know.
But that is her.
But the first time I saw her acting was at one of those dinner things.
That's right.
Everything okay?
You're recording still?
We have 6 more minutes.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
See, once again, if we had known, we would have lit this better.
Right.
Get this show on the road.
What the hell are you doing?
Y'all might get into some trouble like that, baby, you know? Extra hand, you know, baby?
I told you not to call me that, asshole.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm trying to do my part. Be part of the group. Let's go.
He did a great job.
Yeah, he did.
Like, this interaction between her and Chrissy is a really good interaction that's very believable.
I enjoyed it.
I just wish we had lit it better. You know, like that's just one of the things that you learn, that you just light it a little bit better.
Right.
Just-
Your guy, just stay strong.
oh, Marcus right here praying to
Breaking
the
down
devil.
again.
For so long. I'm like a gold nugget in a paintball.
This was fun. All of this was fun. But this is our 1996 Mortal Kombat special effects that we could do in 2021.
Eat me alive, but you.
This was the best we could do with no money.
Hey, it is what it is.
And we did plan that out
That looked
so
good.
much.
Looked really good.
And we filmed it like 5 different ways to get that to happen.
Oh, don't worry about it.
And it, you know, like I said, it's very Mortal Kombat 1996, but it was the best we could do. All right, so this is the scene that I was talking about that kind of ruined my friendship with Megan.
Oh, the killing the saint.
Like after this scene in particular, me and her had always been kind of like cool and like very friendly, but after we filmed this scene, she kind of stopped talking to me the same way that she used to. And I even asked her about it later, and she tried to deny it, but even the way she denied it, I didn't believe it. So this is it.
Okay.
Right, wrong, I'm gonna let the ponytail.
Oh.
That looks really believable, though.
I was pulling really hard on it, but I had my thumb in between her throat. So look at my eyes.
Right.
My eyes were bulging out of my head. But I had my thumb in between her throat and the ponytail so that no matter how hard I pulled on it, at least my thumb was protecting her from getting choked.
I mean, shit, you might as well get to know each other now.
Too bad I don't want to get to
Boy, he's trying hard, ain't he?
He's been in jail for a while, man. It's the first woman he's seen in a while.
His shoes should have gave him away. Look.
Oh, here, look at him. He's like, oh, girl. Oh, she gave him that backhand.
The shoes should have gave him away. Look at his shoes.
That's some prisoner shoes. Those are his shoes, by the way, so he's been in at least once.
Good, I promise.
So listen, do we have problems or do I need to pull this fucking trigger right now?
Man, Chrissy's so good.
She is.
She's so good.
Only thing is, I just think he cute, you know what I'm saying? I've been down for a long
And the music, man, the music does work, man. This is some more of that Justin Lewis music right here.
Okay.
He did music in Bogman.
Right.
shit. Can't even get up that pussy around here.
He can't even get no good pussy, right? That was all that was actual recorded sound. And all of this, I think right here is about 80% real recorded sound. I think there's only a few lines that were ADR.
Right.
But this was actual real sound that Brandon Ringo recorded.
What's up? Oh. Hey, Frank. Have you seen Debbie and Alan?
No, man. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. Ain't seen anybody.
I actually think this is some of my peak acting.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Hey, man, real quick, come here. I want to show you something.
Because, like, Richard Brooks is easy to play a drunk fucker. I'm playing a manipulative psychopath in this. And that's a whole different mindset.
Alan came and set this up earlier. I think he was wanting to put like some of the supplies on it or something like that before we put it in the plane. I'm not that sure.
And you haven't seen nowhere yet.
Eddie was so good,
I've seen
too.
Alan. He came and talked to me for about 15 minutes before.
I've already changed my story twice, and I'm hoping the detective don't notice it.
Right.
Bed. And he was laying on the couch. It's kind of funny. He wouldn't do the same thing again.
Well, I'm not married, so I don't have
He's
someone
on to
sleep
you.
with me. I mean, it's
What?
his bed.
Said he's on to you.
He is. But I got
I
plans.
used to sit in on some of the welding classes
Okay.
over at the prison. And, looking at the plane, there's definitely going to be some areas that we're going to have to reinforce if we're going to get this thing out of here. But anyway, I was trying to get this thing to work. And if you look right there,
Ooh!
Nice.
Yeah!
That was good.
That old shystiness.
Yeah.
Devontae?
All right, this was 100% ADR. All of this was ADR.
Put his hands on me. I was bent over, and the next thing you know, he just comes out of nowhere.
Fuck that guy, okay? World shouldn't even have people like him in it anymore. You should have taken care of him by now.
But I also think it's a testament to both Chrissy and Ben that they were able just to watch this video
And put the ADR.
and then ADR it over it and
Perfect.
still be fucking an emotional performance.
Like that.
And it matches.
It matches.
Like,
Yeah.
Is that him?
Hopefully he doesn't live a long time.
see, that was. Oh,
yes.
So this is another Chris Lyons.
That's awesome.
This is one of the times that Chris Lyons came through, and all of this.
Holy shit.
All of this is all 100% Chris Lyons.
That's awesome.
But yeah, like that's
Okay.
whenever he's motivated and wants to do it, that is the kind of thing that he can give
About
you.
99% of the time.
That is great.
Where's that detective mind at now?
And this was so fun to film. So Eddie freaked out because we had to put prosthetic burns over his eyes and he couldn't see.
Right.
So he started freaking out because he couldn't see. And we were like, shut up and fucking film the fucking scene. I can't do it. I can't. Shut up. You read the script. Get the fuck out there. It was one of the few times we were ever overtly mean to somebody and was like, you sat there in the fucking chair for an hour and a half, and that might be the reason maybe why Eddie don't want to work with us anymore now.
Right.
Because he freaked out because he couldn't see. I'm like, dude, you read the script. You sat in the makeup chair for an hour and a half to get to there, and now you're freaking out that you can't see? What do you fucking mean? We've been out here all day and we can't leave until we get these scenes. We ended up opening up one eye for him to see, and we just didn't film from that point.
That
But
angle,
like,
yeah.
we were very upset that it's like, God fucking damn it, we want to go home, Eddie. So maybe that's why this scene was a little bit easier for me to film of me killing him right here, because he had already gotten upset about the makeup by this point. And so I'm like, maybe I hit you a little bit harder than I normally would, but not really too hard, and let you sell. Maybe I go a little bit hardcore wrestler style and put a little bit more weight on your chest than I normally would. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to work with us anymore.
Wait, what are you putting down his mouth?
I'm shoving his wife's ponytail down his throat.
Oh, wow, okay.
And maybe I did shove that ponytail down his mouth all the way in real life of the shooting of the scene. Maybe I'm answering my own questions on why Eddie doesn't want to work with this anymore.
Yeah. Went a little too far. That's awesome.
Or do all cops taste like bacon? Don't answer that. 3 down.
3 down. I do like that shot. I do love this whole scene. This is very Reservoir Dogs, and I do love how he starts crying about praying for forgiveness, and Ben tells him to shut the hell up. Here in a second, they tell him we can cut your leg off and save you, and he's like, I don't want to get my leg cut off.
He's like, I want to die.
Once again, we could have lit this scene better. I could have done it in post better.
Daniel's truck.
Will you shut up back there? That was Daniel's truck.
You don't give a shit. That's all right.
Here's our special effects on guns coming up in Zombies are coming. She's shot.
Okay.
But the zombies are coming. They're following them. You can hear them coming.
Right.
But you didn't show it.
Good job.
This is our Shining scene where I'm like over trying to throw Devontae out to get killed by the zombies.
Okay.
Because he's already been bit. You hear the zombies coming.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Frank?
What the fuck, Frank?
This was one of my favorite scenes to film.
What? You can't. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to save our worthless lives, Jack. Y'all said it yourselves. You get bit, get turned. You're welcome.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yep.
Still a little harsh, don't you think?
Well,
Christ!
world, bud.
You have to do this shit. The fuck is wrong with you?
Right? She's so good.
You have no idea what I do and do not have to do. In fact, you're starting to really piss me off with your fucking questions.
Oh, no! I got her in the leg! Oh! This is where me and Ben square off Mortal Kombat. Kick Chrissy in the face like a bitch!
You got a screwdriver.
What is this all about?
Well, it's a man-eating-man world out there, and people taste so much better than animals.
What?
This was so much fun. Me and Ben getting to play,
Yeah.
and having to still deal with the fact that I've been stabbed in the leg, you know, from earlier.
In fact, I'm one of the only
That was good too, by the way. Like, you pulled the scissors out.
Yeah, and I still have to pretend like my leg is hurt, and this is like a whole nother weekend later.
Right.
So I'm still having to see himself and remember, oh shit, my leg hurts.
Is that what it is? We're just
This is one of my favorite dialogues right here.
Not. Y'all got the perfect dupe hole here. I'm sure more survivors just like y'all will be coming and looking for help. And thanks to the deep freeze in the back, I can eat until the end of fucking doomsday.
I love
and
it.
hey, so what?
That was good.
I might get bit. Also, I get to live the rest of my undead life eating fucking coal. All right. You know,
It's very rare you get to go like all out like that as an actor. And that was so much fun. Like I'm getting like, I'm getting all goosebumpy watching it because I remember like allowing myself to go full nutso.
That was.
Yeah,
good.
and we rehearsed that like 3 or 4 times. Like that's wrestling.
Right.
That's my love of wrestling that figured out how to hit a motherfucker in the face
Okay.
and make it look like it hurt him.
Okay.
the fucking deep freeze.
Here comes Chrissy. Oh! Oh, a knife to the goddamn skull!
Damn it, Frank.
Look at that ass!
Chrissy, beat him up when you see him.
We've laughed about that shot. I've said that it was because we needed a cutaway shot, and the only shot that we had was her bent over, rolling away. I'm like, oh, that ass!
Damn.
And this right here, oh, the acting between her and Ben. Oh, the bloody fucking knife
Hell yeah.
of my rotting corpse. And here's the thing, after we shot her killing me and I fell over dead, I had to sit there and lay on the ground while they set up this scene, and it took about 45 minutes that I was just laying in the same spot because Daniel needed me to be in the same spot to know where the shots were going to be.
Right.
And Sharky was trying to, so I had to sit there for 45 minutes, and then they started filming this scene that took another 30 minutes. So I was down there laying on the floor for an hour and 15 minutes the whole time that this was happening.
Holy shit.
Let his sorry ass rot.
Yeah, I feel that.
And this was actually recorded sound.
It's too bad we can't.
This whole scene was actually recorded sound.
No, without Alan.
Sounds good.
There's other airports, right? There's other planes. one more thing.
All right, so this next scene coming up was the only time during the production where I did put my foot down and overrode Sharky as the director. Sharky wanted us to dig a hole outside of the hangar and put the actor in that hole to make him look like a half person.
Right.
And I said, Sharky, we cannot under any circumstances dig a hole on this fucking aviation museum property. So let's just wrap his body in green screen and move on.
Oh,
and
that's a zombie now.
Yep, that was it. That was this right here. He looked great.
Oh, yeah.
That was another Justin Burt classic. This scene took us so long to get, but it looks so good. Ooh, the fucking tire rolling over his head.
Love that.
Like the actor had to get so close to the tire in the actual filming for it to make sense. But this, so this is obviously the end of the movie, but this song that's playing right now, Drew, as a musician, I want to point out to you, this is my cousin Jamie Keith, the guy that inspired
I know Jamie.
The guy that inspired me to start being in a band, period.
Right.
This is his band with his brother Kevin Keith,
right,
where Jamie is playing guitar and singing, and Kevin is playing bass and doing drums, and Jamie's doing keyboards.
Okay.
And he made a 8-song EP in 2015 that he literally just made for him, his brother, and like his friends. And I got a copy of it, and I heard this song on it. Like really, all 8 of those songs I think are honestly masterpieces, and I'll show them to you later.
Right.
You know, but this song in particular was the first track on the album.
Right.
And I was like, dude, this song is so good, it's got to be the credits.
Well, good job on your, first movie. Hey, I thought it was awesome. The actors are awesome. We know they're awesome. We still work with most of them.
We learned a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's so many miles away from what we are doing now, but we had to do this to learn how to do what we do now.
Right.
There was a number of things that I pointed out that I was like, man, I wish we could have done that different, but we can't, and I'm one of those artists that believe that once you do the project, it's done. And what you did during that time is what you gotta live with. And that's how I feel about this, and I love it all the same.
Hey, we thank you guys, for sitting here with us through this commentary for the movie. If you want to see it, it is on our official YouTube page. You can go check it out there. Hey, we got some more exciting news. We have also picked up on another podcast network, which is called the Screaming Podcast Network.
Drew has been hard at work. Let me go ahead, as the CEO of Open Heart Productions, as the HNIC in charge, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that all of the actions and the movements and the outreach that's been happening with the company would not be where it is without this man right here. This dude has been working tirelessly every day on his own time while he does a full-time job and raises a daughter and does Mr. Dad. He's still tirelessly working for something that is not fucking repaying him in the way that he deserves to be, and he is still pushing it out there further and further on, and I could not be more proud of my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah, it's awesome. I appreciate that, man. Hey, but we're on the Screaming Podcast Network's website. They have also put us on their YouTube channel, and also got us on 30 to 40 different podcasts.
Worldwide.
Apps, worldwide, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. It's on Audible. everywhere you can think of.
And Drew, tell them about the website and the Shopify site.
And also, we have a new Shopify store. And if you want to look, just go to our new website. We have a website, bogcreatureuniverse.com. And it has links to our movies, that has our shop on there, has our events coming up soon where you can see us, meet us, get some autographs.
Get you t-shirts, beer koozies, hats, movies, posters, anything you could possibly want in the Bog Creature universe. You can get your hands on it now, and it is 100% due to this man right here to my fucking left, working tirelessly every day. So don't get it fucking twisted. Open Heart Productions is a fucking team of people trying our best to do what we can and make what we can happen however we can.
But we hope you like everything that we do. Thanks for following us. Thanks for all you subscribers. Just keep looking, and we'll see us on the next episode.